There are some really unusual succulents or pictures of succulents that have popped up on the internet thanks to Photoshop, many of which are not real. However, one that might surprise you that is real is string of dolphins. Its Latin name is Senecio peregrinus or peregrinus, depending on where you live. And it looks like little dolphins jumping off of the stem or out of the pot. So its cousin is Senecio rollianus, which is little beads that are along the strands. But these are shaped like dolphins, which seemed a little odd to me. But it's actually been a really great plant and fairly easy to take care of. String of pearls tends to be a little bit picky when it comes to water, and I have not found that to be the case with string of dolphins. Usually rare succulents or hard to find succulents are often really particular about watering and can be trickier to keep alive. But this one has really surprised me. So it does need full sun or some bright partial shade in order to maintain this cute little dolphin shape of the leaves. So you're looking about 6 hours of bright sunlight in the morning or bright shade all day long. You do want to keep it out of direct sunlight in late afternoon when the temperatures get hot, as that can damage the plant. It is not a heat-loving succulent. It is rated for a zone 10, which means it can tolerate temperatures down to 30 degrees Fahrenheit. If you know that you're going to be getting several days in a row of freezing temperatures or temperatures below freezing, you'll want to make sure you either bring this in or cover it with frost cloth, as it will not tolerate long periods of freezing temperatures. So 30 degrees is about the minimum that you'll want this at, and only for a couple days at a time. So keep it out of frost and freezing. Now, it does have pretty typical watering needs for a succulent, which again surprised me because string of pearls tends to like less water than most succulents. So as long as you use the soak and dry method, meaning you pour water on, let the soil soak completely, and then let it dry out completely before you water again, this is going to be one happy camper. So you can add a couple days in after the soil dries out if you're worried about overwatering. But the nice thing is it will actually tell you if it needs water, because these little dolphins will start to look dull and a little bit deflated, and that's a sign that it's ready for more water. If you notice that it starts to yellow and look translucent, that's a sign it's getting too much and you want to cut back on your watering frequency. Now, you can propagate this succulent from cuttings, meaning that you can just clip off one of these strands, wait for it to dry for a day, and plant it back in soil, and it will begin to take root. With any strand propagation, it is a little bit trickier sometimes to get them to root, but it's definitely possible. So once you've gotten a lot of really good strands, which can grow up to be about 36 inches in length, then go ahead and cut them off and try planting them and see what you can do. After all, it's always going to be fun to have more dolphins in your life, right? So this is also considered to be toxic. It can be toxic to humans and to animals. So if you are trying to grow it indoors, you'll want to keep it in an area that your pets can't get to it. Also keep in mind that if you do try and grow indoors, it's going to need a grow light in order to have enough light to keep this nice compact shape and to keep those little dolphin shapes on the leaves. If it's not getting enough light, things will start to stretch out and you'll lose that really fun shape. This succulent grows actively in the winter, mostly really in the spring and fall when the temperatures are more mild. So in the summer, when it goes dormant, you'll want to make sure you cut back on watering. It will probably still need some water because the temperatures are really hot, but you have to be really careful not to overwater, as that can cause it to rot a lot faster because it's not looking to actively take up water. It's going dormant so it can survive that hot period in time. So this is a really fun succulent. It is more rare, so it's going to be a little bit harder to find. You likely won't see it at local nurseries, but there are some places that have it stocked online, and we'll include a link for those in the description below. And if you have grown this plant or if it's on your wish list, leave a comment and tell me about it. I'd love to know what your experience is with it. So far for me, it has proved to be a fairly easy to care for succulent, which again surprised me because most rare succulents are a little bit particular. So thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share it with all of your succulent loving friends or any dolphin lovers in your life. And we will see you next time.